Hi guys, I'm going to go ahead and use the pocket jig that I showed in the video before. I kind of set up a couple things. I opened some of the tools that my husband had gotten me. It was really sweet. He got me like some Home Depot pencils, and he got me a bag of clamps, and a new tape measure that actually has all of the fractions written on here for somebody like me who isn't the best with fractions. That's gonna have to come a long way with practice, I suppose. Anyway, so I just kind of cut a couple pieces of wood down to size, which I have one clamped, which with the pocket jig already. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm gonna move the camera here to give you a better angle of the table I'm working on. So, sorry for the movement. Could probably edit that out if I get some video editing software. Let's see. Okay, so you can see here that I've got the pocket jig clamped already to the piece of wood. I just made a couple marks. I'm going to use the outside holes there. There are two side by side. And I decided, admittedly, not to go ahead and use the really nice clamp that they gave with the package because I don't know how to fit it in correctly yet. So it's a learning process. So anyways, go ahead and get the kit out here. I kind of did a dry run, so I wasn't completely fumbling as I did this, but I would again, I take the drill bit and the piece and I slide it on like so, and then this is 3/4 inch wood, so hopefully I do this right. I might do it too big, which would be embarrassing, but you know, it's kind of the whole point of the thing is learning how to do this. So while it's in the case, which see if hopefully you can see this. It's in the case and it's got this groove so that this piece right here can move up and down. And I know you can't see it on this camera because it's not good quality, but it shows 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 1 1/4, and 1 1/2. And I wanted it the 1 or the 3/4, hopefully. Unless it's, I don't know. We're gonna learn. This is a learning process. So we're gonna try it at 3/4 and see if I go through the wood. I could have probably looked this information up again before trying, but what fun is that? You know, the fun is in doing something and learning and messing it up and trying it again later on after you learned a lesson. I mean, obviously with small things, more expensive projects, you certainly don't want to do that. Anyway, so I went ahead and tightened it, my little wrench here. And I'm going to go ahead and change out the bit of this drill. Let's see if we get it to... Okay, seems to be in. So here goes. Fingers crossed that this is going to work. Nope. Okay. So, I didn't explain this before, but the purpose of this piece right here is to stop your drill bit from going in too far and busting through the end. So let's see if I measured that out correctly. Probably making some woodworker out there cringe pretty bad right now. Alright, well, I did make a hole, you know, so that's exciting. Let's try it on the other side, I guess, and see what we can do with that. My toes are numb right now from the wicked cold outside. It's the joys of living in the north. I envy those of you that live down south or out west, southwest. All right. So now I didn't take exact measurements on the wood or anything. The wood is just rough, common wood that I picked up from Home Depot because it was really cheap and I knew that this was just an experiment. So if I am successful and I'm able to join these two pieces of wood here, it's probably going to look kind of janky. Okay, so let's put this hole in. See, it's not. I'm going to reverse it out. Okay. So, let's see how that turned out. I got another hole. Woohoo! So, I mean, they're really far apart. I probably should have done the inner hole. You see there's like two there. I should have probably done the two inner positions to bring them closer together, but anyways, let's see if we can. It's supposed to go like that. Yeah, so let's clamp these. Don't really have good position in here with the camera. If we do it like this. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, but that's okay. How am I going to clamp that this far off? This one. Right. It's not the side of the wood that I wanted to use, but it'll do. It's like, no, you can't do this. Okay. I'll get another clamp over here. I'm not squaring any of this or anything of that. This is just to see what this jig can do. Of course, I guess it would be better shown if I did square everything off, but that's okay. A little bit better. Oops. I tightened it so much that the top came off with the clamp. That's fantastic. Okay. Okay, well, I'll put that on later. I know that this risks maybe making an indentation in the wood, but it's okay. All right, hopefully that, woo, okay. This is probably too small. Well, all right, so technical difficulties. I don't know. You know, and the thing is, you know, maybe I'll do it there, because the thing is there's a handle there. This is my husband's desk that I'm working on. There, that's much better, much better. Okay, hopefully that holds. So, now that the wood is clamped, take that bit out. We're gonna put this one in. Just gonna screw the screws in. Screw the screws in? Yeah, that sounds really technical, doesn't it? Okay. I think I'm gonna try these 1 1/4 screws, because I'm pretty sure that's what I've seen in dealing with 3/4 wood. So, I don't know how well you'll be able to see it with this camera, but you can see there's a flat part to this screw, and it has a square insert there. It's probably a technical word for that hole, but that's what I'm calling it. So you slowly drill the screw in. Don't think I'm doing super slow. Okay, well, it took, and it didn't come out the other side, so success, no matter what. I must say, I'm definitely patting myself on the back, and I can tell I am on my way to a very successful hobby. Anyway, okay, one more. Let's see how this does. This one I'm in a funny position. This one doesn't want to take. I should have my hair up. There we go. Oh yeah. Got it now. All right, so let's take the clamps off. Oh, there's a much faster way by just pushing the button. Just kidding. Should be working, but it's not. Okay, so you see they're joined. It's really in there. The screws went down into the hole. Sorry about the camera picture. So then, I mean, technically what you could do if you were planning on painting this is you would use a pre-cut dowel to kind of cover in the hole. You'd cut it, I guess you'd cut it down, but it would kind of slide in there. And then you could, you know, maybe put some wood glue in and then sand it so it's flush with the wood, and then you could paint it and nobody would see it. But for, let's see, I don't know if you can see me. For my bench that I plan on doing, you know, I think I'm going to have, I think these are going to end up being on the outside. So my way of taking care of it is I'm going to get some handles. I thought it'd be really neat to get like barn door handles, the big black, like block, it's a box, square, rectangle, there we go, rectangle with a handle. I thought that would cover up the holes on both sides really well. So anyways, that was my video, and that was me fumbling through this pocket jig. Thanks for joining. And that's about it. You guys take care, and the next video will probably be on the bandsaw that my husband bought me for Christmas. I haven't set it up yet. I did read all the instructions, so I kind of know what to do, but we'll do that next time. So you guys take care.